Good morning to you all. I hope you're all well out there in YouTube land. I'm going to do a bit of a different video today. This is, I'm going to do an unboxing, something that I'm very excited about. Inside here is the Blu-Ray 3-disc brand new edition of one of my favourite films, one of the greatest films ever made, which is Apocalypse Now. I'm actually really pleased about this because I pre-ordered this about a month ago on Amazon, and the release date for the set was the 14th of June, and my copy arrived yesterday, which was the 11th of June. So got it a few days earlier. Came, as you can see, from Indigo Starfish, which is, I believe, it's owned by Amazon, or it's a subsidiary of Amazon, and it's based in Jersey. So let's open it up and take a look what we've got inside. Very tight fit. And here we are. Apocalypse Now. As I said, it's the brand new 3-disc Blu-ray set. Very nice outside to the box. Good sturdy box. That's I find that quite extraordinary, that Apocalypse Now and everything in this box is only rated a 15. For any of you that are watching this who've seen Apocalypse Now, I think you'll probably be very surprised that it's rated a 15 certificate also. It's quite brutal in places. If you've seen the film, particularly, you know, the bit at the end where they actually butcher the ox, you know, that's pretty graphic, and that's very real. It really was an ox that they butcher, so very surprised that Apocalypse Now is rated as a 15. Okay, so there's the box. Nice artwork. Collector's edition. It's produced by Studio Canal, which is French. So let's take a look inside. Let's just get everything. I'll just take everything out. Now, what's this? It's looks like a photograph of the cast and crew. Back, and collector's edition booklet, full disclosure. In the heart of the movie. And it's a little letter there. Francis Ford Coppola, welcoming the viewer to the film. Just outlaying what is actually in the pack, what the film's all about, why he made the film. We've got the book that inspired the movie, Joseph Conrad, Heart of Darkness. I've read that book myself. It's a fantastic short novelette, and that's set in the jungles of the Congo. And Francis Ford Coppola basically loved the book so much that he decided to remake the book, but actually set it in Vietnam. There's a page from Heart of Darkness, the novel. It's underlined. This is all Francis Ford Coppola's sort of work. Some of the script. This is actually really high quality stuff. Again, more of the script. Some of the storyboard, artwork from the storyboard. The very famous scene where the helicopters attack the village, which is, you know, one of the greatest scenes ever in cinema history, I think. So storyboard artwork. More sketches of the boat. More artwork here. More notes by Francis Ford Coppola. Little map. Location sketches. Image of Lawrence Fishburne. Some photographs from the shoot in the Philippines. Yep. Some lists of things that are needed to make the film. And that's that booklet. That's a really good quality piece there. A lot of thought's gone into that, I think. I think a lot of times when you buy DVDs and Blu-rays, you get a lot of extra bits, and they're just sort of thrown in to entice you to buy it. And there's not a great deal of quality. So, Apocalypse Now. What's this? An introduction to the film. Just a sort of calendar, really. Calendar of events. Picture of the Francis Ford Coppola with the Playboy bunnies. Of course, it's a very famous scene. This appears. Oh, that's great. Image of Marlon Brando as Walt Kurtz. If you've seen the film, you'll know that the depiction of Kurtz by Marlon Brando is one of the most sort of haunting, disturbing, depictions of a character I've certainly ever seen. List of cast. Oh, and these are credits. Credits of the cast. Notes on some of the music. Brief biographies of the actors. This is really, really impressive. Really impressive stuff. A list of the main protagonists there. An image of the Montagnards that appear at the end of the film, towards the end of the film. Yeah, that's great. That's really good. Very, very impressed. What do we have here next? Oh, it's that's a great image. Again, Marlon Brando as Kurtz. This is cellophane wrapped. I'm not going to open it at the moment. Oh, they're postcards. I see. Bunch of postcards. As I said, I won't open them yet. Keep them all nice and fresh. So I don't know what else is. I don't know. I think there's maybe 10 postcards in there. That's the first image. Brilliant. Now we move on to the actual box itself. With the Blu-ray, Martin Sheen. That's from the scene towards the end of the film where he's held prisoner by Kurtz. Just open it up. Fantastic images. This is just, I'm so incredibly impressed with this. It's probably the most impressive DVD or Blu-ray that I've bought in terms of appearance. Apocalypse Now. That's disc 1. That actually has the original theatrical, the version that you'd see in the cinemas, which is Apocalypse Now. It also has Apocalypse Now Redux. Now, for people who've seen this movie, there's a lot of debate about which is the best version, the original version or the director's cut, which is Apocalypse Now Redux. Some people say that the director's cut, Redux, some of the additional scenes that have been added have maybe spoilt the original. For me personally, this is just my opinion, I love Redux. I think it's absolutely phenomenal. There may be one or two scenes that are a little unnecessary, perhaps. I think the scene with the Playboy bunnies, with the helicopters landed and they're all kind of stoned and stuff, maybe unnecessary, but in my personal opinion, I love the Apocalypse Now Redux, the director's cut. I think it's a phenomenal film. It's 3 hours and 15 minutes long, so it takes a long while to watch, but it's well worth it. Let me just open this up. It's just a brief summary of what you get in the set with some images. Kurtz. And here's here's a description of what you actually get. Oh, there are 5 postcards. I don't know if you can see them too clearly there, but there are 5 postcards. One's of Kurtz, one's of the crazy photographer, one is of Francis Ford Coppola. Francis Ford Coppola actually appears in the movie. He's the guy who's saying, you know, don't look at the camera, just go by like you're fighting, when the helicopters have attacked the village. Picture of Chef, and of Willard, Martin Sheen. And what we have here is disc number 2. Robert Duvall, that's an image of. Plays Kilgore, who's a bit of a maniac, but one of my favourite characters actually. Now this disc 2 is special features. I'm not going to go into everything that's on this disc because there's a huge, great big long list, but I mean it really is absolutely jam-packed with stuff. As I said earlier, quite often when you buy these sets, I mean I very rarely watch the special features on DVDs and Blu-rays because they tend not to be very good, and you get the feeling they've been thrown in just to please people and get you to part with your money. And this disc, I'm looking forward to watching this, disc 3. This is Hearts of Darkness. I watched that Hearts of Darkness about 3 years ago on the television, and it's a documentary of how they made the film, and how they made the film is almost as extraordinary a story as the film itself. Now, I can't wait to watch that. Okay folks, so that's Apocalypse Now, Blu-ray edition. 3 discs. If you're going to watch it, you definitely will enjoy it, but you might be a little scared.